So Joe Polish is going on a sabbatical for a whole year.
Whole year. Yep.
So what are your thoughts about that?
What do you mean? Like, is it okay?
Yeah, everyone has will have a different, take on it.
It's funny. I have, there have been several interviews with people. Like, there's an artist dude who runs a designing firm who every 7 years will take an entire year off. So yeah, but I mean, in terms of is it worth it? Is it here's the way I look at it for Joe. He's built a fabulous business doing what he loves, and he has a rock solid team. So for him, why not?
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know how deep you wanted me to go with that. I mean, we all need time to recharge and renew our batteries. And
he's talking about replace his batteries.
Well, I mean, when you have a longer duration of getting away from the day to day, it gives you the opportunity to explore more creatively. And my guess is when he comes back, Genius Network is going to go ham.
Okay. So Evan, do you have a take on while something on video is going to give us a little bit more of an explanation of what's going on? Do you have a take? Because part of I have different questions because you know more about Joe than I do. But I'm speaking to Drew right now because does he feel burned out? Does he feel like he's searching for a meaning in life? I think he mentioned about his relationships are not that he does so much work and kind of bury himself in his work and we all need love. I mean, does he want a companion? Does he want to travel the world? So I didn't hear too much of reasons why, but everyone has their own reasons why. So if you want to expound on that, that'd be great. And Evan, do you have a point of view about Joe taking a sabbatical, a whole year sabbatical?
Yeah, so I just forgot I wasn't playing top lane.
Yes, you're jungling.
Sorry, I'm in a new role that I have not played in a long time, so this is definitely walking and chewing gum at the same time, but we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. It's the best. Let's go. So I don't know how much Joe shared. I think this information is public, and otherwise hopefully
it's public. He's mentioned it on several videos.
But he mentioned why.
Actually, he did an entire podcast with
Dean.
What's his name?
Dean Jackson.
With Dan.
Dan, okay.
Dan or Dean? Probably Dan.
Dan Sullivan.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
also at joesabbatical.com to kind of explain things, right?
Well, you read it, right? But you didn't understand the.
I haven't. No, I haven't. I just caught the tail end of it because it popped up on my thing, and I was in the middle of doing something else. Like, well, Joe is speaking. It's live, and I caught the tail end of it. I said, you know what, Drew is he would know everything about this. So let me ask Drew on the stream, because sometimes you can be so successful and things are going at you a mile a minute. You never take the time to reconnect with yourself. You can have a meltdown. You can feel overwhelmed. You can feel burned out. And
I don't necessarily think he feels burnt out. I think he's using it more as a creative outlet.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was with one of his friends, who's made tons of money, and right. I'm gonna botch a story, but the gist is what matters. They were similar in age, and friend could buy anything, right? I mean, had tons of money, could buy whatever he wanted in the world, all of that stuff, had all the success, and then died.
Yeah, 59.
Yeah, his friend died. And so that made him... Joe had been toying with the idea of a sabbatical before, but that moment was a thing that made him realize, I'm going to do it. This next year I'm going to do it. He said it was going to be at least 6 months, and hopefully the year. And he's going to take it to go and try not to have an agenda, and just to go and explore and see what happens. That's what I know from it. And I mean, he's trying not to take phone calls and not to not to get involved in any of the day-to-day businesses and slowly handing things off to his team. And I don't know more than that. I think.
Yeah, I would watch his interview with Dan.
Okay.
That would probably be able to give you like the most context because.
Okay.
Yeah. My view on sabbaticals in general is like I think you should be taking. This is sabbatical.
Yes.
Like
yes.
for me, I think it's putting Joe as not part of the picture, right? Because obviously, I know him, and I don't want to say anything bad about Joe, publicly or privately. But I think to avoid long-term issues just in life, you need to be constantly taking mini sabbaticals, but not like when you feel something is wrong, that's when you have to start making a change.
Right.
And not wait for things to get so bad that you then have to go do something extreme. I think anytime people are off doing major extreme things, and again, talking in generalities, not about Joe specifically, but whenever you have to rely on a major thing to happen, you have to jump to a major extreme. I think it means that your day-to-day has been broken for too long and you weren't paying attention. So what I try to do is always pay attention to how my life is going, what I'm feeling, when is the energy dropping, right? Like if this stops being fun, I'm like, okay, sorry Zan, sorry Drew, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do something else. And same thing for movement makers, and same thing for my YouTube channel, and same thing for everything else, right? So I think also it's part of Joe's message in Genius Network is ELF, which is easy, lucrative, and fun. Yep. So he's trying to build fun into, he wants people to join Genius for the people join Genius Network for the money and the marketing and the connections they think they're going to get to grow their business. And what he wants people to do is come out as better humans and actually have them also focus on their health and focus on their wealth and focus on having a fun, productive life.
Health, wealth, and elf.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, I don't know if you know D Hawk, but D Hawk he was the guy who started Visa, and after a lot of success with Visa, he then quit and went to go be a farmer. So it's happened. That wasn't actually. He went on for like 10 years or something, just being a farmer.
And if I can inject, look what just happened here in Vegas, and we all know Tony Hsieh, and super successful, and then went a whole different direction, and Zappos the whole night. It's like wow.
Yeah, he became all about trying to make Vegas better.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, downtown Vegas. I mean, we love what he did here.
I think this may not be prescriptive for everybody, but certainly for me, I think when you've got those ideas, to stop thinking on it and just start executing on it. Like for me, whatever ideas about being creative, if I feel like creativity is lacking, then I'm gonna today go find a way to go do something about it. Not wait until January 1st or some other, your birthday or some other arbitrary milestone to do something about it. I just start acting on it. But Joe is also super self-aware and very successful and knows what he's doing. So I'm gonna miss him. I'm a member of Genius now, and I'm gonna miss him. But we'll keep it strong for him while he's gone, and hopefully better when he comes back. It'll be interesting to see what he comes back to. I don't think anything is going to change from what is. It's what does he want to do when it's back? Does he want to completely focus on addiction, which is his, that's his background and what he spends a lot of time helping? Does he want to just double down on Genius Network and keep building it? Does he want to sell it to somebody else and have them run it and realize he's done with it? I mean, I don't know. When you're gone for something for a year, a lot can happen and a lot can change.